Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bear to Bull. And it is not a happy Monday for many people right now. But if you're planning to buy or see it as a longer term investment, it might not be such a bad day for you because you're getting things off at a discount. So, what's going on with Bitcoin today? It obviously went down from last night. I actually posted that it would happen probably this week or next week. I did not think it was going to happen this early, but I am looking to buy. I actually had some orders in that got triggered, but I think we still have some room to go down, perhaps to the 38 level, 38K. Um, and that might just be a wick. It might just be a wick. The reason I'm still bullish on Bitcoin is because the actual hash ribbons have shown that we have crossed over to the buy area, which means that if you follow the patterns before, it's never made a new low. Besides the black swan event that we had back with COVID, it's never made a new low, and price has only continued up from that buy point. So let's see. Right now we have the buy point set up at around 30K. Let's go back to a couple of them just so we can get an idea of how the hash ribbon indicator works. So over here we had another buy point and it never broke down past that. And you can see it went up. Over here, never made a new low. Went back up. Now here's the one that did break down. And like I said, this is due to the COVID incident, which I believe was unexpected for everybody. So you have a buy point here. It went up and then it came back down and it did make a new low, but you could have seen that as a great buying opportunity, which many did. And as soon as it took off, made I believe it was like 11x, 17x. So that would have been a 17x. But anyway, so we can go back a couple of other times. There's a buy area, made a low, and it never came back down. It never made a smaller low, lower low. Let's see. Same thing over here, buy area, and then it just runs up. So from past experiences or past data points, you can see that it has not broken it aside from the black swan event, which that means to me we are still in bullish territory. Of course, trade at your own caution. Generally you want to be buying the dips if you're looking for long term or for good opportunities, and personally I see it as a good opportunity. Another reason why I say that I do not believe it'll be going under 30K is because we've touched this 1.618 retracement, and what that means is it's a pretty good area to buy. That area holds certain significance. You guys can look that up on your own, but you can see these fib levels in nature and different things. So it's pretty crazy. I always trip out on these fib levels. But this level of support has been shown to test Bitcoin's, I guess, strength or belief in its growth over the years, because it's held during past cycles, and it's a good level to be at. Then we have the hash indicator that kind of confirms that, and though we are in the red for the RLC currently, you can kind of see what happens once we break out of that into green territory. So we broke out of that and we had a run up. We broke out of here and had a run up. Then we had this huge spike over there. This is back in the previous cycle, and this area was back in the bear cycle. So we were still trying to break out during the bear cycle, but during bull cycles is when you get like the greatest movements. So you can kind of see the rate of change. Huge blow off top, and it comes back down to accumulate. We had a little one, which I don't believe is the top, because we still seem to be about the mid-cycle. So we're going to see what happens. But as far as for the week, it will probably be a red week this week, maybe into next week. But in the following month, I do expect us to have a move up, a higher move up. But we'll see. Like I said, you can buy on red days or you can buy on green days. But personally, I'm buying on red days, especially since I see the data, and to me it looks like a great buying opportunity. So let's go over a couple of coins. Let's see. So we have Ethereum and Cardano. Let's check out ETH. How's ETH doing today? So we have ETH holding the 20-day, which is good. Not sure if it'll wick down. It looks like it has pretty strong support here. Though the rate of change is low, you don't need the hash ribbon for this. So I'm gonna close this so you guys don't get confused. So it's holding this area pretty well. I'm not sure if it's gonna break 2800. It seems like a strong level. We might come back down to retest it, but we'll see. We have about a week. If it does come down, we might drop down to 2600, which would be a buying opportunity if that's something you're interested in. Cardano, I'm not a big fan of Cardano personally, but you can make money, so it is what it is. For Cardano, the 1.6 level might work for you on a shorter time frame. If you want to get pretty crazy, I don't think it's gonna go this low, but 1.365. And what I'm looking at right now, for anyone that doesn't know, is the moving averages. There's the 20 and then the 55. So these are indicators that I use to kind of help gauge where we are in the market. So Cardano looks pretty strong on the weekly, same as ETH. What else do we have? We have XRP and Solana. So let's check out XRP. I don't have that one on here, I believe. I'm not a fan of the banks at all. So as far as XRP, if you do want to buy, I would probably hold off till 0.79. It wouldn't be a bad buy area. Yeah, it already broke this 200 on the daily. So I would personally, if I were to get into XRP, buy it around 0.78 or so. Like I said, right now Bitcoin is pulling everything down, so we just gotta wait and see what happens. But if you're more active, then these trades probably wouldn't be into bad territory. Good starting point. And then as far as Solana, that's been crushing everything. Let's see how Solana's doing. So even Solana has dropped down. It's been dropping down for the week. However, it's still holding pretty strong overall because it did have a massive run up to high levels. But when it dropped, it did fall down pretty hard pretty quickly, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes as quickly as it falls down is as quickly as it comes back up. Levels for Solana, I would personally buy around maybe like 115, or at least my bigger side of the orders, 115. I really don't see it holding here, but let's draw some trend lines and see if we can get anything. Yeah, see, just from this alone. Okay, so it wanted to break back into previous support or resistance, but it didn't do that. So this might be the new point of a takeoff to the upside if it happens, which I think it personally will, because I am still bullish on crypto for this year. However, I do not know if it will come back down to about the 115 area, but I would still put it there just in case. Personally, that would be my buy area. So overall, I'm bullish, but Bitcoin is still leading the pack. I know people love Ethereum, but Bitcoin is still leading the pack. We're just gonna have to wait and see what happens in the next few days. But I do personally see a bullish October. This you won't even remember by the time October is like over and done with, personally. So yeah, for Bitcoin, we do have some support over here around the 42 level and some more around the 38k level, which is why I'm thinking we may have a wick down there. I'm not sure. This is not financial advice, but it does look like a great buying area. I personally like to buy on red days. not green days. So do with it with what you will. You know, that's just my take on it. So far, the market, it's going to be red this week. There's probably going to be fear in the market. And that's perfectly fine because that happens in every market, every cycle. We have the S&P right now. Let's do a quick view at the S&P 500. So yeah, they had their gap red days. So it came down. Let's look at the daily. Yeah, we're gonna have to see if it comes back up and shoots up or it tests further prices, which will probably be translated into crypto because the stock market and crypto are somewhat correlated. And let's take a look at gold just to see how gold is doing. On the weekly. Okay, so gold had a little uptick this week. Yeah, that's the little uptick. Generally, gold has been coming down as Bitcoin has been going up. If it's the start of a reversal, who knows? As for right now, I do not plan to buy gold. I may buy some later though. Yeah, so gold can still come back down to retest. Let's check the levels. Yeah, but it broke down the previous EMAs, so it's may even come down back to 1500. So I am more bullish on commodities, stocks, and crypto than I am on the dollar. But the dollar hasn't been doing that bad either recently. As you can see, we've had an uptick from previous downtrends. We broke up, which probably means everybody's currency is doing worse than ours. So on a world scale level, any types of currencies may not be the best to have right now, especially with all this money printing, especially with these banks giving you like zero interest while they loan out your money for more. So I am not a fan of the banks. So if the dollar wants to continue on its way up, it's gonna have to break this level. Yeah, it's possible. It's possible. Just gonna have to wait and see what happens. Overall, the dollar has been on a down trend over the year. So we'll see what happens. I'll do a quick one on this one, even though I've had it before on so you guys can get a visual. And we are still on the upper side of this trending channel. So if I did have to place a bet on which way the dollar would be going, since we're up here in the next few years, it might go back up over other currencies. However, I still see it like coming down eventually over a longer period of time. We'll see what happens. Time will tell. And you know, good luck this week. Don't let fear or doubt or uncertainty get to you and take your sleep away. But yes, there's a lot of red, for sure, a lot of red today. So you can look for buying opportunities in these days, or you can sit back and buy on green days, or just trade on the small percentages, whatever you want. But like I said, on the larger time frame, I see Bitcoin as only going up for the rest of the October. Maybe have a pullback in November, and then from there probably finish off in December. I'm not sure if we're gonna have any extended cycles, but from previous data, we are looking good still. We are still in bullish territory, even though you may hear the opposite on Twitter or TikTok or wherever you get your info from. If you guys are still listening to the media, good luck with that. In the meantime, you know, stay calm, chill, relax. Go take a walk if you're having a crazy day, hectic day, and just come back and, you know, take it easy, one day at a time. Welcome to crypto.